Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome to the Hocking Railroad. It's been 6 years since I've done any videos of the railroad. The layout has virtually remained unchanged in its actual length and two ovals that encircle the room. Each oval is approximately 130 feet in length. There is a trestle bridge right here with a neon sign that's mounted on it, affectionately known as the Sandpiper Lounge. This bridge spans the bar, and there's a cutout in the ceiling that I needed to put a bridge across it. And no layout would be complete without a place for everyone to stop and get something to drink on the railroad. The first engine that you see is a steam engine, a K4 steam engine. I'll give you a quick view all the way around. The trains run on a shelf, as you can see. The basement's approximately 60 feet long from one end to the other. Let's see if I can zoom in on this a little bit, see if my camera will allow me to take some views, which it does not. It runs out of focus before I can get out that far. And it returns back on the other side right here, back to the trestle. So with that, let me show you, now first I'll tell you what I got rid of the old 0 to 16 volts DC variable. I've got rid of all the controls for that, and I am now running an MTH DCS system. Everything is run now wirelessly. I have it hooked up to my Wi-Fi system, and I run from a tablet. Let's see if I can show you this. So this tablet is now the controller. As you can see, I have it named the Pennsylvania Railroad K4 Dairyman, and that's that engine sitting up there. There's 16 volts AC on the track. This is the controller now. I hit the start up. You saw the lights on the engine come on. Hopefully you can hear that the engine's running. I have all the controls for the engine right here on this tablet. There are multiple screens. A lot of options for sounds. I can turn the interior lights on and off. I don't know if you can see that. The marker lights on and off. There's an odometer, a trip odometer, chronometer, track voltage, track signal, measure the route. By the way, 130 feet equates to about 2 miles in scale. All the adjustments, engine volume, maximum speed, the acceleration rate and the deceleration rate. Those are wonderful features. Of course, I go back to the controls. There's another screen hanging down below. Whoops. I can control things from the smoke, which for some reason it's not working. I don't know why. And come on, got my fat thumb down here on the other end of the screen. I can turn the engine sound on and off. I can turn the smoke on and off. I can turn the headlight on and off from this screen. Of course, I can uncouple and couple, and there's some other features down below, including the sound of the engine. I can turn it down a little bit, turn it up, and I can get right back here to the main screen. and the acceleration rate is just a wonderful feature. Alright, we're going to show you some trains running now. Actually have two trains coming. One's over here. You can see the length of that. Got another one over here that we're going to focus on first. This train that we're looking at right now is, of course, it's an MTH engine. They all three are MTH. This is a K4 Pennsylvania. This is known as the Bicentennial because it's carrying all the Bicentennial box cars. And hopefully you can see this pretty well. Been having trouble with this camera staying in focus. Not sure what the problem is. I think I'm going to leave it right here for a minute. You can see another train coming from behind. It's running behind it. This is a Challenger. I don't know if you can read that road name on there or not. Kind of partial to that road name. See if we can't get a better picture of it the next time it comes by. So I'm running three engines up on this track right now. They're all running at approximately 20 scale miles per hour, according to the gauge. This Challenger that we're looking at has an array of different cars that we're looking at right now. First 20 cars or so is a mismatch of cars. Most of them have sprung trucks. They all have metal wheels. You'll see, I don't know how well you can see it or not, in the going across the bridge there. The last half of this thing is all Pennsylvania PRR. Don't stand me still box cars and so forth, but the entire train is 55 cars long. So about the time that it takes for this thing to clear the bridge, we should have another train coming from the left. So I'm running two trains on the inner track and one train on the outer track, and of course the outer track train has 50 some cars on it. So if we come back down here and look, see if I can focus in on this. So of course this is another K4 Pennsylvania. It's a slightly different engine than the first one that we looked at. All of these cars that this engine is pulling are Tyco Dairyman cars. They are all hook type couplers on them. They all have metal wheels. They've been slightly modified. Both ovals, 130 feet long, are laid in 3-foot sections, soldered together, so you don't hear a lot of wheel noise when these things are running. One of the features that you don't get to enjoy is that the smoke that I'm running is blueberry scented. So with 3 steam engines blowing and billowing smoke, it's smells good down here. So I must have put too much smoke in this Challenger. It's not smoking as much as I had hoped. Let's see what 100 miles an hour looks like. Here's 100 mile an hour. That's flat out flying. Alright, so one more time we'll show this dairyman train.